up, Spokane Ghost Talk fans? It's your ghost host with the most, Brian James, followed always by this guy right here.
Mr. Guthrie.
So how was your turkey day, Gus?
You know what, man? It wasn't terrible. I had planned on spending the evening alone. My mother eventually coaxed me out of my nonsense, and I enjoyed my time with the family.
Good. Good to hear, man. So we have an ass load of panels tonight. It's an open podcast.
Oh, it's open?
It's open tonight, dude.
Yeah. Well, should we apologize to our guests before we bring them in?
Probably a good idea.
Sorry in advance. I hope you don't get booty tickled.
So I got a bombshell announcement to make.
I read.
Oh, no, it's not that.
Oh, it's not?
No.
My dude, today I've had the greatest day of my life. For some reason, I feel like all my stress is gone. I'm not seething. I'm not angry. I feel happy, calm, and relaxed today. It's been a while since I've been here.
Well, this will make you feel excited, happy, and giddy.
Oh, yay!
And
Lay it on me.
It has to do with Ed and Lorena Warren.
No.
Yes.
No.
But before we do that, I've got, holy shit, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other people that we're going to be adding on right now. We have Lisa from Minnesota Spirit Hunters.
Oh, God.
We got both. We have both of Bad to the Bone Paranormal.
Happy gobble gobble!
Happy gobble gobble. We got the Squeak Toy.
You said Warren's and my nose is up in the air going, what?
We got the Late Night Lurker. And we have
What's up, y'all?
Giggity tonight.
Up, everybody.
So this gets a little difficult because everybody likes to talk at the same time.
Exactly.
Hey,
Exactly.
Talking is real good. Like me and Lurker's already talking over each other, and Brian too, and Lisa. And
So I just want to let you guys know I have to jump off here at 9:30. We have a case investigation we have to talk to that we took here in Minnesota.
that ain't no
So,
excuse.
When I'm
That is no
done,
Finally eat something.
when I'm done, I'll see
Okay.
if you guys are on, and I'll jump back on.
Hell yeah.
It's an important case, so we got to take it.
You got
So,
it.
the announcement, guys, is I got a message today from a lady that works with the Warren's Research and Foundation Group.
Oh,
Not only
shit.
does she want to come on the podcast, but the grandson of the Warren wants to come on the podcast as well.
Hey, Brian, I think you're talking about Christopher McKinnell.
Christopher McKinnell, yes, thank you. I don't have my notes in front of me tonight. Sorry.
I've
Like
got
I
it right here, my man, right here.
He's like, I done wrote it down because I knew you wouldn't.
See, that's my boy. That's my boy. So back to the bone. How was your gobble gobble day?
Go lay down.
It was nice and lazy and a lot of Netflix streaming, and I made biscuits and gravy for dinner.
That sounds bomb. Sounds bomb. Not even gonna lie.
That makes two of us.
You can't see it now, but there's a little bit of drool coming out of my mouth right now.
Well, Brian, when you come down in April, I will make you biscuits and gravy a couple mornings.
And you just became my new best friend.
You might not want to eat that, I think.
Hey, Brian. So why is Mason stuck over there in the spectator stand?
He's in the bench warming seat.
I see that.
No, he needs to jump on.
Hey, let me tell
Let's
you,
go,
you know,
MJ.
Mason and I, we had about a good 2-hour conversation today. It was pretty awesome.
Most definitely.
Let's build
Hey.
this podcast.
Why does Lisa get to be next to you? Now I'm kind of jelly. Hey, put her in the corner. Put her in the corner.
It's okay.
Maybe you see now you're in the corner.
Yeah, I like it. I'm a paranormal investigator, man. I like dark ones.
Brian does it because he knows it makes me dizzy. So,
And it's all magical. See, first I'm here, now I'm there.
oh Lord.
Just like it goes.
Gobble gobble day, man.
Oh, I didn't really have much of a gobble gobble day. Let's just say I made some street tacos and enchiladas.
I'm jealous.
Again?
Jealous.
I'm a little bit of a food connoisseur. What can I
know.
say?
Certified sous chef. I get it.
Yeah.
We talk about it.
Russell, how about you?
It was okay. It went better than I expected. However, I did get skunked down of cards by my dad, so that I'm kind of jealous about. So the next holiday, I get to beat him on that. But it was fun.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Eldon, how was yours?
I'm still recovering from the coma, dude.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one, man. Too much pumpkin cheesecake in my fat ass.
Yeah, the pumpkin pie. Oh my goodness.
And Lisa Marie, how was yours?
Emotional. You guys probably saw my video that I posted with Paranormal in the Funhouse. Brandon Crody, he is feeling a little better, but still under the weather. Still sending lots of prayers out to him in support because of this health going on right now. So, other than that, I mean, it was a relaxing day until all that occurred. But just trying to show everybody that we're here to support each other regardless of what's going on in you guys' lives. Reach out.
Reach out and touch somebody.
Hey, keep your hands to yourself, Brian.
Reach out. I'm out.
Hey, I'll post
Unless
the
I'm
worker
sleeping.
here.
Over here, like you can touch me.
Oh gosh. I'm just over here laughing
Sorry,
about
I'm just
it.
This is fun.
All right, what do we got a virtual tickle
I was
fest
trying to get
going
the
on
dolls
over
to
here?
talk, but no interest.
Yes.
You know the best part of it is Guthrie feels left out.
No, I don't.
We
He
should start-
touches me inappropriately all the time.
That's supposed to be kept secret, there, Jeffrey. Good
So how
Lord.
do you think I became second? Or,
TMI. We want to know.
how do you think I became backup lead so fast? Come on now.
No comment on that. No comment on that.
He's like, been there, done that. I get it.
I don't think
Now
we
we're
wanna
gonna have to
know
label
the
this
answer to
18 and over.
That's what I just said to Brian the last time.
Back up, Guthrie.
Hey, look, to be fair, we apologized before we started, all right?
Hello, everybody.
Fedora.
We got Mr. Fedora on now. Very nice.
Mr. Fedora.
I didn't realize.
Hey, Mr. Fedora.
Sad. Hello.
Hello.
How's
Look at this. This
everyone?
is great. Look at all the faces.
I think this is the fullest I've ever
Good,
had
how
my
are you?
stream.
No, you have bigger.
1, 2, 3.
I don't know what's so bad about being in the corner. I like being in the corner.
All right.
So-
Sharing that out everywhere so we can get a lot of people watching tonight.
Usually when I'm in the corner, it's because I'm in trouble.
Because you're backing it up in the corner because you like that backup, Guthrie.
Bet.
Done.
So what's the topic tonight?
No.
Oh, it's gonna be sad for the 3 weeks I'm gone. My cuddle buddy ain't gonna be around.
No, you said that there's something going on with him. I didn't catch what, but
What's that?
you said Matt wasn't going to be watching. Is that what I heard you say?
It's a
He
possibility.
took the night off.
Okay.
So what's the topic tonight, sir?
You pick, Scott. You pick.
It's free for all, man.
Whatever you
It's
want to talk
an open podcast night.
So why don't we go with a fun little topic that I'm sure everybody will be happy to comment on. What do you prefer to be called, ghost hunter or paranormal investigator?
Oh, paranormal investigator, hands down.
Paranormal investigator.
Yeah, paranormal investigator.
Paranormal investigator.
I think that's unanimous there, Mr. Fedora.
I wanna be called a Ghostbuster.
I didn't even see you around, Eldon.
Go back to your corner, Guthrie.
I feel like we should have those 1980s flappy hand things so we can slap each other.
Yes. Oh my God.
I agree with you, Spooky.
Whoa, that would be
And Mr. Eldon, I'm glad you're able to eat something in between.
Hey, thanks, man. I had a few minutes. I'll tell you.
So, Fedora, I'm just going to come out and say it, man. What the hell is wrong with you eating mayonnaise on pumpkin pie?
Hold the fuck on. What?
Well, that's an interesting combo.
What?
Hey, imagine watching this stuff, man.
Pie is nasty anyway. Ew.
How in
I love
the?
pumpkin pie.
Who doesn't like pumpkin pie? Oh my gosh.
I'm personally disgusted, but I really want to hear what's going on behind it.
Keep in mind, this is a homemade pumpkin pie. This is a store bought. This is homemade.
Oh,
Like-
good Lord.
Or
Like-
on it.
Oh, no.
Grow the pump. Well, we didn't grow the pumpkin, but cut it, peel it, all that. Yeah. So not just a quick throw in the oven done. My channel, for some reason, is quickly becoming a Iron Chef marathon, I guess. Iron Stomach marathon, whatever you want to call it.
Iron stomach.
I was gonna go with gut rock.
Yeah. And my co-founder, Leefoot, suggested for a Thanksgiving treat would be pumpkin pie with mayonnaise.
Pumpkin pie with mayonnaise.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Wasn't good.
No,
Okay.
it felt like the mayonnaise instantly
I can't walk,
soured
I can't
from
walk.
being out in the sun for 6 months. Taste.
Ooh.
It was thick. Like,
Sounds like a lot of bathroom going running to the bathroom on that one. Yes.
Sounds totally unappealing.
Now,
yeah,
Hey, it could be
to be
worse.
honest with you, Mr. Fedora, if you were to put ketchup on it, you might have caught
Or
my
mustard.
attention.
that was
Or
my
mustard
first
on it.
two things. Was my very first food weird combo was butter pecan ice cream with ketchup.
Mm.
What the hell?
Yeah, not all that weird. And lovely chocolate chip cookies with mustard.
Were you pregnant? Were you pregnant?
These are all suggestions to me. That's what that-
It really does
Nice,
sound like a
really.
lot of pregnant food.
Have you
Yeah.
ever tried
Oh man.
Like,
Wait.
I think that was the question earlier tonight for Lee if he was pregnant or not, wasn't it?
it was brought up. By
That's
your
what I
wife,
was asking.
wasn't it? And tomorrow, I guess I'm probably going to do another live video, if you can believe that. My grandchildren have decided to jump on to this trend and brought me some
Oh no.
hockey chips, which is nice. They're
I
good,
love
right?
tacos. Tacos
Well,
are
they want me
amazing.
to dip that into a specific type of ramen noodles, which doesn't sound bad, right? Other than the fact that these ramen noodles are pumpkin spice flavored.
Ew.
Well,
All the pumpkin stuff this time of year.
Just no doubt. And I wonder how come they found it in the clearance section of the store. I mean, that should have been a first clue.
no, wow. All right, I got to ask everybody this subject now.
Would you do
Eldon,
pumpkin pie and mayo?
what's the weirdest
Yeah,
food combination you put together?
What's the weirdest? What?
I can't hear over the TV. Over whose TV that is.
It's
What's
not
the weirdest food combination you've ever put together?
Oh
Oh,
God,
wow.
I feel like my wife should be in here for this one.
Oh, I don't have any.
I like pickles with powdered Kool-Aid. Great flavor.
I would have to say dehydrated vegetables with hot chocolate.
Ooh, that's an odd one.
Yeah, it's kind of what I did in the army one day,
Yeah.
so it was kind of unique.
How
Oh,
about
wow.
mayonnaise and pumpkin?
Mayonnaise and no mayonnaise at all for me. Thank you.
Parker, what's your weirdest combination?
I never had a weirdest food combination, but I would say if it comes to a weirdest food combination, let's just say I had pickles with chocolate syrup.
Okay,
Are you
well, that-
pregnant? Are you pregnant?
No, that's
Right?
no. I just wanted to see what the hype was, so I just tried it out, and it was a weird taste. It just wasn't. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it.
It didn't work for you very well, did it?
No,
All right.
did not. I spit it out.
How about you squeakers?
Well, it's kind of a combination thing, but also kind of a weirdest food thing that I've ever eaten. And the combination thing was spicy pickles with tomato soup. And the weirdest food I've ever eaten was rattlesnake and ostrich.
Ooh.
How was it?
Not bad, actually. And when I, huh?
Oh, go ahead.
It's okay. When I was younger, that's when we got the rattlesnake, and so I didn't really experience it when I was older, but I remember that as a little bit more because it was just one of those really odd moments in my life. But it was definitely interesting.
All right, bad to the
Sounds
bone.
like it would taste good.
What's
Yeah.
your-
I love pickles with dry Kool-Aid, grape Kool-Aid, and I like pickles with chocolate.
So on a side note, my wife is watching and now I'm being scolded.
What about
you?
you?
Saying this is food that you should try?
The bone.
I don't know. Maybe she'll send me a message. Tell me what the weirdest food combination it is that she's ever done.
All right, what's up, bad to the bone? What was yours?
Ketchup and eggs.
I love ketchup and eggs. Thank
that's
you. That's actually really good.
I like ketchup and
Yes, I
scrambled
grew up on that.
All right, Lisa, what's your weirdest combination?
I'm scared to know.
I like doing every once in a while noodles with tomato juice. You put a little butter, salt, and pepper in it. It's actually really good.
Ooh. That sounds terrifying.
It sounds normal. It sounds normal a little bit.
And then I like eating French fries with mayo.
All right, if I had to choose the weirdest combination for me, you guys are gonna get a kick out of this, but it was I was stoned as hell one night. I didn't have no milk to go with the Oreos, so I busted out the ketchup and ate ketchup and Oreos.
Ketchup and Oreos.
Ooh, Oreos and ketchup?
So now you see the mustard and chocolate
Must
chip
have been
wasn't
the
that far off.
one time.
Well, he was on to something.
What's yours, buddy?
What?
What's your weirdest food combination?
Oh my God! Like I said, bro, this is a question for my wife. I don't know if I've done anything that she would consider weird either.
What's the weirdest thing she's done to your food?
Now there you go.
Or you?
I wouldn't say weirdest thing she's done to it. There are methods that she uses that are seemingly like unorthodox to me, but they work very well for her.
Not for him, but
That's
for
a
her.
late night lurker reference there, folks.
Right?
So
Yeah,
if
so
that's the bone-
I guess I'm normal and boring, and I don't know. If I had to say the weirdest thing I've done is when I was going through culinary school, me and Chef Nick decided to go try out this Asian joint, and I actually got to try octopi alive.
Ooh.
That's good.
I mean, I guess that counts as weird.
It's
A
on
little
people.
bit, yeah.
Yeah, that is very strange indeed.
Can't imagine eating that thing alive. It would feel weird. in your
Once you
mouth.
get past them trying to like hang on for dear life, it's all right.
Oh, man. I couldn't do it.
Oh, unfortunately, like I said, it's not fucking terrible. Yeah.
So bad to the bone. What's up with you guys in investigations? Where are you guys going the next few weeks?
Well, we're actually doing our first home investigation that somebody asked us to do at their home that they're selling on Monday. And I'm hoping, I think after that, we're done for the year. Because we still have a lot of evidence to go through from this year. So all the way back in May till all the way up till now. So that's probably our last thing on Monday. And I think we're going to bring you in live with us, Brian, for your birthday.
Hell yeah.
Happy early birthday.
I mean, are you sure you want to do that?
I don't know.
Ask him for a friend.
I'm like, I hope we have a discussion.
Oh, God. Well, I apologize in advance. He's not house trained.
Yeah, that I'm not. Accidents all over the place.
He's always outside on most of his videos, so I kind of almost believe you.
That's fair.
Well, when you come down in April, we'll make your room in the cat litter room.
There you go.
What are you doing out? What are you doing outside again? Isn't it cold there?
What's
It's
that?
not cold. This is rainy.
It's actually pretty nice.
What do you consider cold or not cold?
I consider cold anywhere 30 degrees and below.
Oliver, stop, please.
Don't ask me that question.
Well, right
We're from the
now
south.
it's showing on my computer that it's a lovely 26 degrees here.
Where are you?
PA, Pennsylvania, up towards the Great Lakes. So I don't know what the wind chill is. Most of you guys should know what wind chills are.
I don't have a clue.
Should I feel bad that it's 69 degrees right here right now?
Well, you know, around
Anything new
here,
coming?
I don't know if you guys have heard, but around here, it actually gets too cold to snow. Have you ever heard that before?
Yep.
Yeah. Please. No. I don't want to talk about snow. We had a terrible snowstorm last year. Hell no.
Hey, Brian.
Huh?
My wife answered. She said it was ramen and cranberry sauce.
Oh.
That's wrong.
Awkward one.
Well, so my
I still can't get over the pumpkin pie and mayonnaise, though.
Does is weird.
yeah, that was that's probably going to be the one thing everybody is going to remember me for is that.
Wow. So, how cold is it up there? Bad to the bone?
It's been in the 40s today in Kentucky. Warm, for me it's very warm because I'm from Massachusetts, so 20 below is cold to me. This is like summer.
Right, so you know about leaving your water running at a trickle overnight and things like that.
We talked about doing that here in Kentucky, and it was 19 degrees the other day. I'm like, you guys are dumb. Nothing's going to freeze up. Nothing froze up. Nothing froze up. But yeah, it's been really nice.
Nice. So, Lurker, what do we got coming up from you?
50s.
Nice.
50 degrees.
Wow.
It's a little chilly, but I think we can hang it. We can make it from here.
Man, I'll share the weather with you. Our weather, of course.
You always laughing like you got some inside joke going on up
Hold on.
there.
Hold on, please. Okay.
So,
Okay.
investigation-wise, what's up for you, Mr. Lurker? What do you got going
Would you
on?
like to start with these? Okay.
I didn't catch any of that.
Guthrie, turn your mic off.
What do you got going on? For
I didn't hear what Brian
investigation?
said. Well, I have a few ideas tonight when I get off the pod. I got to do some test runs and stuff. It's an interesting concept for a video idea. It's very unusual, but I got to run some tests and see if it's video worthy.
Oh, gotcha. Where did the headpiece go?
Can't reveal too much, but y'all find out soon.
Don't keep us in suspense too long, Lurker.
Yeah. That's not the answer
Hey,
we
I
were
keep
looking
everybody
for.
in suspense.
Not very long, because then I just might start asking 100 questions and poking you about it.
And she'll be poking me
How'd it go?
and poking me. And I just give some answers. Just to throw her
It's
off.
not easy to figure out which way you're gonna point in this thing.
Yeah, I know. It's like my camera's all
Everywhere.
reversed.
Like I said, we need that slappy hand so we can go like that and then just keep on smacking each
Right?
other.
Hey, I like Squeaker's idea. I like her idea.
Oh, that quiet.
There he is.
It's
Hey,
It's,
we moved again.
Wolfman Jack there, isn't it?
I'm getting uncomfortable. I'm really close to Lisa. This is not okay.
Oh,
Why?
want
I
to
can
trade?
do this.
She bites. She
Point.
bites.
Or boink.
I do not bite.
Who knows what direction to bite?
I mean, you want to trade? I'll trade you. I don't
I
care.
will.
So, what is up, Nicole?
Hi, Nicole.
Hi, Nicole.
Welcome to the Madhouse.
Hi guys.
Hey, Daddy, you're mad at me. Hey, Sarah.
Hi.
So Nicole, you guys had a video that just dropped here recently. What was that about?
That was the Raglan Mansion, right? That was the Raglan Mansion, right? That was the Raglan Mansion that we did. We found out a lot of stuff afterwards about one of the war soldiers, like y'all were saying, that was actually shot and stuff there. It was everything that y'all were saying on the video was hitting on point. I can't get any closer.
Nice. Very nice.
You can say something too now.
Everybody's all quiet.
Am I the only one that thinks like we're kind of goofy, just looking at each other, not saying anything?
Yes. Yes. I agree.
Each other. We haven't had this many people on it once, so
That's
very
My eyes
different.
are just like,
right?
This is called the paranormal eyeball.
whoa, my eyes are like,
Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
that's what my eyes are doing.
All right, fearless leader Brian, you created this monstrosity, so lead the pack, man.
Why does your face look so wet, Brian?
That's just a beard.
Hey, no.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to call you and put everybody looking at you, but
Oh, like Lisa, I like to, jump in showers on calls and, so I just had to take a quick shower.
Oh,
or I can be sitting in the bathroom on the toilet. Anybody who calls me, you never know where I'm at.
oh my God.
When anybody calls me from the paranormal community, I tend to think it's an emergency, so I answer no matter what I'm doing.
Hold on.
Interesting. Very
What-
interesting.
What are you doing? I'm sitting on the toilet taking a shit. What are you doing?
But that's what you were doing last time.
I was like this.
Right?
same shit, different day.
So, Laura Grammer wants to know, does everybody enjoy doing this adventurous ghosting?
Absolutely.
Nope.
Sometimes
Yes, it's fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good time.
It's all about work and play. You know, we get serious on our investigations, and afterwards we have fun. And before we do our investigations, we have fun. We poke at each other. You know.
Brian, do you know who Jason Lehigh is?
You can't always be serious.
Who is?
The dogs. They don't want
I
to.
believe his name is Jason Lehigh. He was the very first Jason Voorhees, the kid at the end of the first Friday the 13th movie.
Nice.
He comes around Warren all the time. I'll see about getting you something autographed.
Dude, that would be awesome. I'm a huge Jason Voorhees fan.
Yeah, he's around Warren all the time.
Wait, Guthrie keeps.
Right.
I love the Warrens.
Welcome back, sir.
I hit a button. I hit a button. It wasn't intentional. All right, no, check it out though. Like, I go in, I look at the chat, and then I always hit the back button. Now when I hit the back button, it just logs me out completely. That's habit. I don't hit the little X on top.
Yeah, welcome to my world. That's
Well, at least you're not next to Lisa. You're below Lisa. I mean, I don't know if that counts for anything, but
she still bites.
I can just slap them now, right on top of the head, like this. And I don't have to go in any direction.
Hey, Brian. Brian.
Yeah.
The wife wants you to shoot her an invite so she can join our conversation.
Okay.
We're almost 10 people. Sweet. 10. Let's get 10.
Everybody just got
where'd
quiet.
Nicole go? Nicole disappeared.
Where'd they go?
Yeah, everyone's kind of disappearing. Everyone's internet's probably all goofy.
It's so hot inside.
That's a question that I have. Is
What's
how
that?
many
So-
teams are on here?
Anything exciting happening with Mr. Fedora?
Or just go ahead and answer him. Oh no, he's asking me.
He's asking you, sir.
Just seeing what other weird food stuff we could do. And also,
All right, I gotta jump off, guys. I just got the link for our talk tonight, so I'll come back if you guys are still on. Okay.
nice
Okay.
Later.
Be back
Bye.
hopefully.
Bye, Lisa.
Bye.
Okay.
So
Obviously, these headsets.
we've been able to earn some extra money this month, and we're going to invest a good part of it since we didn't hit our goal into new equipment. So that'll be fun. And we're also going to take part of it to find a place to investigate, because generally we just do stuff around the area. We don't care to pay very often to investigate, so we don't go to places like Waverly or whatever. But since we were able to earn some money outside of our own 9-to-5 jobs, we're going to take some of that money and find a place to go to. So far, we kind of have a place called the Dandy House in Hinsdale, New York. We're kind of glancing at. There's another place in Ohio called the Inspiration Home, something along those lines. So those are a couple spots that we're possibly going to check out soon.
Well, in April, man, you're more than welcome to come with us. I mean, we're going to PA to go visit Matt. We're going to Kentucky. We're going to Tennessee. We're going to West Virginia. You're more than welcome to meet up with us and come to a couple investigations.
I thought I was your bus driver.
Oh, yeah, that too. Well,
Since I'm part of the crew, I get to kind of tag along.
Hey, that reminds me. I'm told that I'm being forced to be dragged along. So somebody want to fill me in on the schedule?
For the
Yeah, I
next
haven't
4
even heard
months,
anything.
You're booked.
It's about 3.5 weeks.
God damn. I don't know if I
Who's
can
all
be gone that
going?
long, bro.
It's all across the U.S., man.
Who out of the team is going?
Just me.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay. Because you told me you were dragging me with, and I was very concerned. I was like, look, bro, I like you, but I don't like you that much. I'd rather lived with you.
Oh,
Yeah, I feel that.
It'd be a long for both of them in the
I used
house.
to be an over-road truck driver, and part of the company that I started working for, they had you go out in a truck with a guy for a couple weeks, and he told me that he preferred men for romantic partners.
Oh my god.
I was like, he's like, is there a problem with that?
Holy hell.
Oh my god, what is that? What the fuck was that?
Jeez. I don't know. It's gone now.
And our
Okay. Oh, man, I was lying.
What the hell happened?
I don't know. I can't.
Hey, Marcus, what's up? Hey, Miranda.
I'm afraid to. What's up,
Okay,
Marcus?
Hey, Brian, guess what?
What's going on, buddy?
Check this out. So, finally got our work done. We got the shirts too, buddy.
I like the shirt.
Is it on there?
Yeah.
Looks good.
Appreciate that.
Can't wait to get a shirt of my own.
Yeah, that's good.
Just in time for our next investigation.
All right, who's got the groovy music going?
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
I'm just trying to keep the background out.
Fuck that shit.
Hey,
There's like 10 people in the car.
No, go ahead.
No, hold on.
So I'm pretty sure that goes against guidelines.
so I thought I'd just stop in to say hello, but I so I have to hop off.
Well, all right, brother.
Yeah, Marcus.
Hey, we'll see you in January.
I'm gonna opt out until you guys figure out the sound problem.
All right, sounds a lot better.
I guess there was a lot on the pod. I can go backstage for a little bit and have everybody else in.
Holy crap.
I said I was a paranormal investigator, not a good dancer.
Hey, you can put me on the back if you like. You can have somebody else come up a little bit.
No, 1 second. Let me try hopping out and hopping back in real quick.
Okay.
Echo. Yep, still there.
Oh man, it was loud.
But that was easy for a second.
It was my fault. I'm sure of it.
No, he had nothing to do with it.
People like to be the center of attention.
Okay, what if I go? Hey, put me on back for a little bit. Maybe it's me.
All right, hang on a second. All right, is that any better? Son of a bitch, the echo's still there.
Now I feel like we're living in Swiss Alps.
Do you think we'll be able to make it until it funny. Woo, woo, Oh, is this how
that was
That's the only problem with StreamYard.
Yeah, it does get really echoey. Yeah, I kind of feel like I'm at the Grand.
Or
Hello.
I'm talking to my ex-wife's ear. That.
So, Mr. Fedora. Nicole says hello. So what's everybody doing for
We're going to convert to American Sign Language.
Love it.
I think Bad to the Bone got it down. Oh, man.
So. Oh, Christina came in clean. Hello.
I think I finally went around.
It sounds like a
Shit.
It's still there.
So anyway,
Oh.
this is my wife. You guys can say hi to her. She doesn't bite.
Hi, Gun 3's wife.
I
Hi.
guess he's
Oh, you're his wife. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
I thought you were like standing next to him. I was like,
No, I'm at work. That'd be kind of hard.
no doubt.
You notice she's the only one who's not ugly.
I can't even hear anybody, so it's Kosh.
So Sarah, you too.
Yeah.
What's your New Year's Eve?
What?
What are your
What language? Say that again.
New Year's Eve? What's your plan?
Don't know yet. What's up?
I'm just curious. What have you, Mr. Eldon?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, we gotta figure out this somewhere.
No. I love it when family jumps on something that you post that they haven't like said anything to you in like years. And then all of a sudden pop on. It's like, oh.
All right, hang on a minute, Sarah. I'll be right back. Okay, did that fix the problem? No, it didn't. Damn it. Okay, how about now? Nope. Be right back, Miranda. Okay, now. The echo's fixed.
Yep, now we're fixed.
All right. Now let's slowly bring people back and see who it is.
Bring Miranda back last.
Okay, so we got Guthrie.
Sounds good.
No echo yet. Okay. We got speakers.
And we're good.
Okay, let's try the lurker. Any echo yet?
Can you hear me?
We're good.
Okay,
All right.
awesome.
Miranda. Okay.
Oh, the echo. It's probably the amount of people.
Okay, and now the
Sometimes
echo.
when you're using your cell phone, we'll do that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if you got it on like your speakers on with your phone. You could be getting
I had I got these in.
These ones? These ones are pretty touchy, but I haven't had a problem with them yet.
We never use headphones for podcasts. No.
Oh,
But it seemed like when Miranda came in, it's when it started. Maybe she's in an enclosed building or something and it's bouncing off the walls.
I think it's more to do with a cell phone.
I don't know.
well, it could be.
Never typically have a problem when I call her.
It could be just
Yeah.
because it's Guthrie's
Well, because
wife.
you have a strong emotional
She's gonna
attachment
kick
to
you,
her.
Brian.
The love keeps everything nice and clear.
Oh, Brian, don't forget, you still owe her money for that art piece you commissioned from her.
Echo, echo, echo.
Hello,
She
hello.
drew a badass Kruger.
Kruger, huh?
I mean, if you want, you can put me in the back for a while and bring Miranda along, Brian, if you like.
I don't know what to tell you.
Here's a nice little Kruger hat.
Oh, I was saying you could bring Miranda along for a little while and you could just put me in the back. I'll be coasting.
Here's a nice little
Does anybody have
sweater.
any big investigations coming up here soon?
Matter of fact, Brian,
The girls are back that way.
AGPRI, we're heading to Jerome here in about a week and a half.
Very nice.
We might be doing Stone Mansion or Randolph on Christmas Day,
Nice.
but not too seriously because we're having a Christmas party. So once we get the drinks on, it's a wrap. I don't investigate while I'm drinking. But we'll get
Michael.
Hey,
So why
Brian.
don't people investigate
I've
when
never-
they've been drinking or
I've never
No.
done an investigation while I'm under the influence.
Me either.
like I'm not talking about sloppy drunk, like pass out on the spot drunk or smoking or whatever. But
I
yeah,
think
I would sometimes wonder.
Why don't you throw me in the backstage for a couple minutes, Brian?
Hang on a second. Before I do that, you have to hear this announcement.
Okay.
You guys remember how I told you about the Roxy Event Center? The chick ripped me off.
Yes.
I
She
haven't heard
just
about that
got
one.
her karma tenfold.
Uh-oh.
The owner sold the building out from underneath her, and she has 30 days to vacate the Roxy.
karma.
Damn.
Hey, good. Fuck her, man. That was brutal what she did to us.
Yeah.
How did she do that?
All right.
It was a very
Well,
good
it might be
Ponzi
slow
scheme.
coming sometimes, but it does come around.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, we had a whole party set up. We were supposed to run an investigation at midnight. We were supposed to get 30% of the door and the raffle tickets and the fuck, what do they call them? Them stands you set up.
Venue.
Vendors.
Yeah.
Or vendor, yeah, we were supposed to get vendor fee as well. And she pretty much shooed us off like we were peasants and said we weren't getting paid.
Dang.
Well, I'm glad karma got her then.
Investigation.
Hey, so check it out. If anybody wants any kind of artwork commissioned, she's very, very good at what she does. So you can hit me up. You can hit her up. Miranda Guthrie, Richard Guthrie. If you guys want
Tell her to
anything in
look up-
particular done?
Tell her to look up Spokane Artworks. She can sell her stuff through that.
No, I'm just saying, if
as well.
anybody wants anything commissioned, she's fucking talented. So
Yeah,
Keep that in mind.
she is very good at what she does.
Matter of fact, I even let her ink me up. Like, I have tattoos from her that are actually magnificent.
Nice.
So,
So
any
far, I
questions,
got
or concerns, or things you want commissioned, you can talk to me. You can talk to her.
yeah, all I got is some movie posters myself, so that might not be a bad idea.
Well, in the meantime, I do have a sick kiddo I have to attend to, so I will talk to you guys a little later. Enjoy the rest of the podcast, Brian. That bombshell you're about to drop. Call me when you're done. Excuse me. Call me when you're done.
Will do.
It was good seeing you again, Guntery. It was good seeing you again.
Yeah,
It's been a
guys,
while.
take care. Be safe, and until next time.
See you later, man. It's been a while.
So the announcement I had is Ed and Lorraine Warren, a lady from their foundation, randomly messages me and says her and their Warren's grandson, Christopher McKinnell, wants to do a podcast with us.
Wow.
Please. Do I have to get down and say pretty please?
I've got them pretty buttered up so far.
Yeah, definitely.
Congratulations, man.
Definitely
Yeah, that's definitely a congrats on that.
My question I've always
do
had
the
is
podcast. What's that?
I don't even mean to keep jumping over you. The one thing that I've always was curious when things like that happen is how did they find you, or like me if it's in my situation. I'm always curious where that connection is made. Did they randomly find you on YouTube? Did somebody point them out to point you out to them?
Good question.
Well, I know I'm friends with 23 of 23 friends that she's a part of. But the question is, we're just a little rinky-dink podcast, and they're like paranormal royalty. And what the fuck is going on with us?
Take your mind frame out of being that little podcast, because there's no such thing. It's just a matter of I don't know how to say it. There's no such thing as little. You got such a big energy about you that you're reaching out a lot further than what you know what I'm saying? It's not just, you might have some small social connection as far as Facebook, but it expands way further than that.
You're growing. What he's saying is you're growing, and people talk about you to other people, then it talks to 10 other people, then it goes to 100 people, then it goes to 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, and then like a million before you even know it. So granted, it's a small thing, but it should be a big success to you because you have worked so hard to where you were at originally.
Oh yeah, dude. We've busted our asses for this one. But there is one more little bombshell. And that's that right there.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now that's the biggest news.
Yes.
That's gonna be our
Congratulations,
third one.
Third.
Wow.
Somehow we've managed to keep them all 4 years apart.
Well, I found out the secret from keeping from having kids is making sure your cable bill's paid faithfully.
Oh, that there's truth behind that one, brother. There's truth behind that one.
But wow, big news.
That's
That's
amazing.
huge news. That's like two things happening at once, like nothing but good news.
Oh, dude, there's so much going on in the para-unity world right now. I mean, Bad to the Bone just by themselves introduced me to Brian with the Parapush Network.
I heard about
Invited
them.
me down to Kentucky for investigations. And what are the odds that me and Eldon start talking about it, and he happens to be in Indiana?
Okay.
So now we get to mix 3 teams together and do all of those, plus another 3-week road trip going to the biggest name places we can get on the map.
Right.
Me and Eldon decided to team up to put a team together. And then all of a sudden I get hit up by the Warren Foundation wanting to do a podcast with us.
Nice.
You know, I don't get where it's coming from, but it's all falling into place, and it seems like it's perfectly falling into place.
Then don't question it.
Right.
Go with it.
It's
Enjoy
exactly
it.
what we
Don't
discussed
make
about.
mistakes.
It's going to make for a
man.
great start to a new year, definitely. I'm excited
Yeah.
for it. I've already seen it too with all of you guys taking part, which is, there's something else that I want to bring up tonight at some point on that topic of paraunity. I talked with Brian a little bit about earlier, but I'm just not sure when to bring it up. So
You can bring it up anytime you want.
The floor is yours. Squeaker,
you think it's okay to bring it up, Brian?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I go through many, like you guys, through all the platforms, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, the Clapper, all these different platforms, and sometimes I'll jump in on conversations of different investigations with people. A couple nights ago, I went on, I will not name the name because there's going to be a big investigation, but I jumped on one and I didn't realize what exactly was going on until afterwards when they left in a panic because one of their teammates was in the middle of a possible heart attack.
Oh no.
Well, apparently some rude people that called themselves ghost investigators actually stormed in on their investigation, and because of their actions made a team member and possibly her family member have a heart attack. I can't say much because, like I said, it's under investigation, which means anybody that was on that chat is under investigation too. So I want to kind of keep that kind of personal. But my thought is, what are some safety things we can teach all these teams, including ourselves, that aren't talked about? Like double checking your whereabouts when you first go in, even if you have permission to be there, just to make sure nobody's on the property, or what to bring with you. Like, you don't want to obviously bring weapons, really. I mean, I could see maybe bringing a baseball bat if you're in like an open area, right? A significant buddy or whatnot.
I'll make sure you're on my side when we're out somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, me and Mr. Fedora, we kind of discussed this tonight in our podcast. And, you know, the thing is, if you're going to go into a new place and you've never been there before, don't go there at night first. Go there during the day, check it out, scope it out, get all of your hazards noted down, and communicate that with your team. Bring a first aid kit with you. Weapons, you know what? I'd say, depending on the situation, I'd say use your best judgment as far as that goes. You know, I can't tell you what to bring. I know what I bring, and I'll just keep that to myself.
Yeah.
But you know, you just make sure you're safe and whatever you feel comfortable with, you know. Always use the buddy system. Don't ever go alone. I never condone people going by themselves to places. Don't do that. I mean, even if it's a place you've been to that's nice and open and lidded, you know, you don't know what's going to come in there, and you don't know what you're going to come up against. So always be with a buddy at least, you know.
Make sure you know how to use what you bring. Don't bring something you never touched.
Don't let it get taken away from you. Yeah, don't let it get taken away from you.
No, in fact, I think that group had permission to be there, but the whole scenario was, I don't know if they double checked the grounds before they went in or what, but my whole thing is, you know, it totally caught me off guard because I'm one that I'll jump in, and if I see something, sometimes I'll say something, but I felt really bad because I jumped in there at the very end and didn't realize she was going through a panic attack. But it wasn't my comment that threw her off, it was somebody else's. And so that's another thing with us mediums or investigators that can see and hear and communicate. Yeah, we need to be on that. Okay, are they fine? Are they in the middle of a panic attack type thing? What's going on? Because that just feeling that pain of being thousands of miles away and not being able to help another teammate from a different team really, really got to me. And I really think that there needs to be something on the lines of the knowledge of what to do before an investigation and certain things. I mean, obviously not everybody's going to follow it, and they should, but it just really got to me. And I wish I could say the name, but so that until I know what's actually going on, I don't want to say things to incriminate our channel on top of that. So
the best thing to do in this situation is take the circumstances and chalk it up as a learning experience. Don't forget it. And, the mistakes that were made. I mean, obviously you can't discuss what they were, and that's okay, but that, and make sure that you're safe and those people around you.
Well, it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't my words, but for me to come in there and see all these people, I mean, you're going to get trolls on your channels, obviously. And the thing is
it just happened.
Yeah, exactly. The thing is I guess every so often make sure with your comments, if you can say, hey, if we see anybody trolling, please just ignore them. Don't engage with them in the comments to your audience, because a lot of them like to pick fights too, and it's annoying. It really is.
It's also important that you have backup watching your live feed from wherever they are and put them on as moderators. And their job is to not pay attention to you, but pay attention to what's being said and get that shit out.
Yeah, exactly.
We have fans that are always wanting to moderate for us. And we appreciate that, and I think that's very important to do too when you're going live, have moderators.
And have them tell them what's going on.
Yeah, sometimes just shut your comments off and say, I'm sorry, guys, we're not allowing comments because we've had negative feedback or nasty people. Just shut them off.
Yeah.
You're investigating anyway, so it's taken away from what you're doing because you're reading comments.
Exactly. And I think that's another thing that really gets on people, because they're always like, and you can tell the real ones from the fake ones, because usually the real ones will not say much until they actually say something. And whereas the fake ones are always trying to put people down and all this other stuff. And you can totally tell. And that's why I'm like, I wish people, if they didn't want to not have comments on there, like you said, either to shut them off or to say, this is what's going on. Please keep the comments to a minimum because we're trying to focus on what's going on in front of us, type thing. And I really felt
as far as going to a facility, I make sure that my team, that we go to facilities that allow us in during the daylight to give us that tour. And then we're outside walking around, checking the grounds. So a lot of people are like, oh, I only like to investigate at night, so I'm going to hit the haunted place at the nighttime. Well, who can you see outside at nighttime before you get there, and how can you learn your area?
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about that earlier.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Bring protection with us. Bring protection, and it's crazy.
That's one of the things that I've been doing and working on logistically for the trip that Brian and I were planning on. Doing our cross country thing. The logistics on this thing is so insane. Not only do we have to try to schedule everything, but also got to make sure that we have enough time to arrive to these locations so that we can do our safety walks and we can be familiar with the areas, and so that we're safe doing what we're doing, because we're obviously going into places that we've never been before. I believe a couple of these places, one or two of them, I don't know how many, Bad to the Bone's been in some of these places, but we have not. So, we still want to get familiar with what's going on, communicate with those folks, and make sure we're knowing what we're doing in there. So you got to be aware of what's happening. So the logistics on this trip is just, it's going to be overwhelming. So I've got my work cut out for me, and I've been working on it pretty religiously, especially over the last 3 or 4 days. So
they got all the work out for us.
Oh yeah, man, it's just insane.
We're making sure now that we know that you guys have so much to do and it makes sense, we're going to make sure to only take you places where we know the grounds very well, as well. And anything you guys do from us to make your load easier, let us know. Let us know before you get here, But we're going to take you places that are safe, places that we can go to at 2:00 in the afternoon, do our setups, learn the area, and it's going to be a good time. There are going to be times we're stuck in the woods. But like I said, bring what you got to bring. There's wild animals in Kentucky. We heard a cow being killed one night. We were at Octagon Hall one night. We heard a cow being killed. And I'm from a city And I've never heard that before. And I was like, and I had my two-way in my ear, so I couldn't really hear, but I heard that.
It's a cry.
Wait a minute. Did she just say wild critters in Kentucky? Are you kidding?
Well, I don't know. I'm from the city, so all we know is rats and cockroaches.
No, I've had a black bear on my back porch last summer.
Oh, see? I think
Speaking of wild critters, I don't know if I got something going on in the back room, wild critters or what, but something's going on back there.
All right, guys, looky here. I'm gonna hop off of here. I've got to have me some honey time before she goes to sleep. So, hey, it was good talking to you guys, Brian, Scott.
It's good seeing you again.
All right, and I'll catch up with you guys probably tomorrow, and I'll be on your pages and stuff, sharing some things. And Brian, I'll get with you tomorrow on some of this stuff and start working on this stuff logistically. All right.
Sounds good, brother.
All right, guys. You guys have a good night. We'll talk to you later.
See you again.
You too.
Later,
All right, guys. All right. Bye-bye.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm hearing all kinds of little stuff behind me.
See ya.
Like, earlier, as I was on with my show with Eldon there, got some disembodied voice that even the chat heard. Eldon didn't hear. So it's like been kind of a weird night tonight.
Oh, wow. Maybe it's time to investigate your house.
No doubt. We got stuff that goes on here. I was telling him earlier, my one grandson, when he was 3, was looking out back in the backyard, and there's a river that flows out back, and he started singing something in a different language. I don't even know what language. My better half was telling me, and she asked him, well, where did you hear that? And he said, from the lady out there, and described this woman by the river being dressed in gray and was telling him what to sing.
Wow.
So,
holy crap, that's crazy.
So fun house. I've had things personally here. We hear little footsteps when we're sitting downstairs. We had a hook on the fireplace mantle and had a fire poker hanging on the hook, and nobody was by it for a good half hour or so, and it started kind of slightly swaying. Just little things.
We have that problem here where we live, and we just, because we live on the battlefield of Richmond, where the soldiers came through, and we just learned, because I learned my lesson about investigating in where you live. It's a huge no-no. So we don't investigate in our home. We just kind of ignore it. But there was one day where we had a metal grinder. It was round, and it was on her side of the bed, and we're just laying there watching TV, and all of a sudden, it sounded like somebody picked it up and just dropped it straight down. It wasn't like pushed by the cats or anything. It was like literally picked up and dropped. We hear footsteps a lot, and that's when I just turn away from the door and shut my eyes.
I had one day, actually, I was standing in the kitchen here, and she was outside with the dog. And his window behind us.
Oh, yeah.
I swear on everything, I heard someone smack that window really hard, and I thought it was her. So I go to the window, and I'm like, what the hell? Are you trying to scare me? She's nowhere near the window. She's all the way out in the grass. And I'm like, what the hell was that?
I don't know if you guys are paying attention, but I think that door's closed a little bit more than what it was earlier.
It actually has, yeah. That was about halfway open, and now it's almost completely closed.
Sometimes we put a motion detector in our hallway, so when we hear something, we'll just look in the hallway. If that motion detector's going, we're both like scared. That's scared to the bone.
Yep.
Same to you, MJC.
Oh yeah, MJC.
Yeah, we talked about investigating this place, and we probably will one time sooner or later. But I think when we do that, afterwards it'll be where we get it cleansed and cleared and such. So it's gonna be one of those final farewell moments, kind of, per se.
Right.
It's nothing aggressive here yet. Nothing really bothers us per se. When it does get a little crazy, We just simply say, hey, we've had enough. Knock it off.
Got to put those boundaries up. Spiritual boundaries are a must, and I've learned that a lot this year. And
like for me, because I see dead people and I don't know why, and I don't like it. So it'll fall asleep before me, and there's nights that I'm just frozen in place because I'm seeing shit, and then I'm hearing shit on top of it, and it's just like, and I'm so scared I can't even wake her up.
are you a medium
I don't know. I don't want
or
to
an
be.
empath? You
I
don't. Okay.
I see what I see. Things come to me. I get a lot of disembodied voices. Things come my way. I try to ignore it because I don't want to have those abilities. It's not comfortable.
Yeah, and that's that's something when I was younger, a lot younger, that I was the same way. In fact, it's taken me a long time to even label things, and so I totally understand it.
Yeah. It's hard for her too when she's sleeping, and I wake up in a dead panic, and I'm sleepwalking or whatever the hell is it she says I'm doing.
I catch her talking to people a lot when she's sleeping. She hasn't done it here lately, but
leave me alone.
The first couple years it was really bad. Her waking up and just, don't you see them? And she'll be dead asleep talking to me. And then when I answer her, she doesn't answer me. She continues talking to people that's not standing there. And I'm just like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to help you, so I do the best that I can. And I'm like, I have to be with her, because if I tell her no, I don't see him, then she gets mad, and I'm just like, okay, what do I do?
Right. And this is all experiences that came after I lived in a haunted school for 8 months. Mm-hmm. So it could be something from that. I don't know, because I've never had these experiences in my whole life. It's only been going on.
You say haunted school?
Yeah, I lived at Posttown for 8 months. In Ohio.
Have you guys ever physically tried any physical spiritual boundaries, like the ring of salts or anything?
No,
you don't have to be in like a religion or anything to use them. So
yeah, I'm super religious with my Catholic religion, and I don't use anything else. I don't like when people stage me. I don't like throwing holy water on me.
That's understanding.
I'm just like, no, God will get me through, but I'm learning to just say, leave me alone. I understand you need help, but I don't know how to help you because I can't help myself. And it kind of helps. Or I just wait until I just can't keep my eyes open no more and fall into that deep REM sleep. But sometimes that don't even help.
I'm not perfect at this. I don't know everything because I kind of consider myself a baby at this for myself. But, one of the things you can do is tell them no contact. And sometimes that works. And be really strong about it. And sometimes that will work.
Yeah. Is there anything that any of you can recommend, like when she does wake up like that, like what I can do to personally help her?
Well, it's something that you guys need to talk to each other about, because of religious experiences is always something that is very personal. But there's many things that you guys can use that is not like witchcraft or anything like that. And I would say be careful of really going online and finding stuff. Maybe find somebody in your community that knows certain things. Bay leaves are always good to have in the house because they can they're not gonna, I don't believe they bring in a negative energy like sage can in a way. So that's something that you guys can have in your house that won't do anything. Or even lemons under the bed.
Boy,
so
when we go on an investigation, Brian, I'll have leaves in one pocket and lemons in another pocket.
Yep. I know it sounds odd, but
MJ,
who is experienced with the daughter?
Dad and good folk. We don't like drama or racism at all. Trolls are everywhere.
No doubt. You say the daughter is experiencing this? I'm sorry, I got a little distracted.
What I want to bring to the forefront, and we're going to talk about this tomorrow on another podcast, but when I first got into paranormal investigation, you don't know the people you're investigating with. You don't know who to believe and who not to believe,
Mm-hmm.
But I was fortunate to investigate with hundreds of teams that came through the school and people that asked me to go out and do stuff. And what I experienced by the men some men, not all men, is a lot of hitting on, a lot of nasty inboxes.
Oh, I've had my few this week.
And that's happening to her
A lot.
and that takes away from her, for me saying, honey, I can't go out on an investigation tonight. Why don't you go with this team? But now she's too scared to do that. Even if I say you can trust these people, it's really bad. It's really bad. And she's getting a lot of it right now. You know, she's being more active on it, putting her face out there. She's letting go a little more, and these flood of messages are just coming. I call them all out. I don't give a shit. I'll put them right on Facebook and tell them how nasty they are.
Well, and some of them too, like as I like, you know, because people like send me friend requests like crazy. I went from having 162 friends to almost 2,000 friends. So, it's like, oh my God, yeah, like they're really nasty, and they say that they're characters or whatever, but then they get on there doing stuff like that, and it's just like I don't understand, because I get a lot of friend requests from people in the paranormal field, but for you to have that you're in the paranormal field on your page and then you're jumping in people's inboxes like that, like that's not cool at all. And it's very uncomfortable.
Is it your group page or your personal profile?
Personal,
my personal.
I'm nowhere near what you guys have as friends and such, but I know personally I've been contemplating about starting up a second personal page for friends and family that I know, because there's been several times where I was going to say something or post something and then thought, well, wait a second, there's a lot of people that look at my page, not only because of paranormal, but I got a nonprofit that's local, and I don't want to step on toes that I could be helping, you know. So that might be something that you might want to think about, is setting up a second page for immediate friends and family.
Yeah, I've thought about that. I mean, I've got 5 people follow on my Facebook and then so many followers, but it's like, why should I inconvenience myself because somebody else is being a jerk? You know, because a lot of my personal people on my personal page, they watch my personal page. They don't want to join the group. You know, they don't want people to know that they're into this or whatever it might be, whatever reason. So it's kind of like, I keep it really strict on our group page, and I make sure that everything is checked about that person before we hit that approve button. I want to see people that I know. I want to see investigation pictures. I want to hear something and see something in your Facebook or whatever it is that has to do with the paranormal. And if I don't see that, I'm not going to add you.
Well, I fully understand what you're saying. Sometimes even not for their followers or those that are on social media, but for your own personal disconnect. Because when you disconnect from your personal profile and leave the other for the public, well, then when you're on your personal, you don't have to worry or you know, have that persona, even though it's you, but it's still what you're putting out there for other people. Whereas if you're on your page for your immediate friends and family, you don't have to. You might not believe it's on your mind, but it's on your mind, subconsciously at least. So if you can make that distinction between the two, you might feel a lot better on Facebook and such when you're through for the day.
I mean, I don't have that problem anymore. People pretty much know who I am. I've had issues before, and I call it out on Facebook or on a podcast. I don't care. But I also took off the part where people can't tag or post on my personal page without me approving that first. And I think that's a lot of it as well. You know?
MJC says, bad to the bone. I'm not like that. Far from y'all. Maybe one day we can link up. I got an amazing wife that I love and you can trust. Ow. And everyone else that's up on the panel, not everyone is nasty like that.
That's what I just don't understand. Why would people do stuff like this? I mean, we're just trying to build a network and build relationships and trying to get, and all go for one goal is to seek one answer. And we do this for like a passion. I just really don't understand this.
It's very easy for people to put that out there because they don't have that. Like, what's that one meme? Social media has made you very comfortable by not getting punched in the face. Yeah. So it's very easy to just type something out. To them, it's done and over with. But to whoever's receiving it, it's like could live in their mind for months. I mean,
yeah. It can.
So
I mean, like I said, if you're gonna do that kind of stuff, go somewhere else for that. But this is like paranormal strictly
Exactly.
kind of thing. Like there's stuff to do that kind of thing, but just not there. That's just
you're gonna
downright
see it
disrespectful.
everywhere.
And,
I had something
you
like
know,
that happen this last week too, and I can't really talk about it because I'm friends with his wife too and a few other people, and I'm like going, okay, well now what do? I had to literally contact 2 other people of my not my team but our team, Brian's team, and it just blew my mind, and it still blows my mind because I have those screenshots in case I need to send them anywhere, and it's like.
Yeah.
Not only did that affect me, but then I had to tell my spouse in case he gets on my phone and sees that crap.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Communication
yeah,
is a good thing.
yeah.
You said your spouse sees it. Like you said, you
Or
told him.
significant
So
other.
now he's not going to be like, oh my God, what's this?
Yeah, and we've already been arguing about other things, so it's like, no, can't do no. That was just horrible. So
It's hard when you're on an investigation because I remember one of my very first investigations, and I'm new in it, so I'm not watching everybody like you're supposed to and knowing my surroundings. I'm 3 investigations in. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Right.
Some guy was following me around all night long and making gestures behind me and trying to reach out and grab my ass. I didn't know, but the caretaker saw it and he let him know. I know what you're doing. I see what's going on, and threw him right out the damn front doors. And I was like, wow, thank you. Like,
right.
It's scary. It's scary. It's not only just on social media, but it can happen in real life.
yeah, it can. I had it
This
happen
is why
once at
it's-
a bar.
Now I know me and my group, we're very conscious about not only those that are with us investigating, especially new investigators that joined our team, but also their families, sending their loved ones with us, not knowing us, just who knows where. So we don't get to do it like all the time, but we try to do little things like once a year we do a summer picnic for everybody to come together and meet who we are. Every once in a while, there's a local bar that will go and grab food and drinks, and everybody's invited, family, everybody of age at the bar. You know what I'm saying? So we tried to bring the families in so they have some idea who we are.
Right.
That's the whole point of this podcast that Brian's hosting and Matt's hosting is to fill each and one of us out, to see if we're trustworthy, which I get it. I understand. I'm like that too. I feel people out, and I'm very selective on who I trust. I've been screwed over, fucked over before. It's not a good feeling, man. It really isn't.
Definite, it's not. And I have that bad habit of trusting people a little too much every now and then. Like the lady at the Roxy. Thought she was definite business savvy, thought everything was good, and look at what just happened.
But it was a lesson learned, right? It kept you on your toes,
Most definite.
I always make sure when somebody I don't know hits me up and says, hey, we got a night here, we got tickets for sale. I'm like, hey, what's the event place email, or where's their PayPal? Because I'm not sending it to you. And I make that phone call. You guys having an investigation? I can tell you about 10 times I've done that through my career. And maybe one time there was an actual investigation. It was other people trying to pay off. Send me the $50 to the PayPal. And you're like,
terrible.
What? No.
It's just terrible.
I'm from the ghetto, so I knew to check that shit right off the rip.
But unfortunately, though, and that's great to do. But I've hosted events before. Like one time I did a zombie bar crawl for when we collected food for charity for a local food bank. And people were calling up the bars that were part of it who signed up. The owners said, yeah, we're doing this, sign us up. And then people that answered the phone was like, what are you talking about? So yeah, I get what you're saying. And yeah, most people don't take that time and they get burnt. But once in a blue moon, it's legit. And the staff don't know what's going on.
That he was in somewhere, and I had asked him if he would something we were talking, and I said, donations are accepted but not expected.
Yeah.
And he wants to drop me $6,500 for a fucking sponsorship, but I have to send him $1,250 so he can send it.
Nope. Scam.
That's
Scam.
I do not think so.
Send me the amount
Scam
negative
off
what
the
I'm supposed to send you, and just call it good.
Right.
I broke your leg.
Well,
Hello,
guys.
Paranormal Short Sessions by Keith Evans.
Oh, hello, Keith Evans. Good
Hello.
to see you, buddy.
But
Good to
folks,
see
it
you.
was nice. I've had a long day. I need to jump out. How you doing? You just got
Hey, what's up,
one
Mason?
jumps out and the rest jumps on.
Right?
So, you ready
I
for
was
the pumpkin
freaking
pie
locked down in
mayonnaise
my
challenge?
damn Facebook.
You ready for the pumpkin pie mayonnaise challenge that I threw at you?
Hello, Paranormal Short Sessions by Keith
I'll
Evans.
try
How
it.
you doing, buddy?
You'll try it.
Yeah, I'll try it.
Don't.
No, thank you.
Don't.
No, thank you.
It's not worth it. It will
I'm
be
crazy. I
very
might just go for
short-lived.
it. I'm crazy. I'll go for it.
How's everybody doing?
I'm doing good.
Yep.
Doing tired.
I'm sorry it took me so long. I was actually locked out of my Facebook. I had to get back in, and then 100 messages came through, and I was like, "Oh shit, Brian's live."
Well, normally I don't get to join. You guys have it on late at night in my area. So
Just pop up once in a while.
well, I'm like snoozing like 98% of the time because he likes to
And
do
then you
it
just
during the
pop
week
on.
a lot of times. And I'm in bed by 7:30.
Oh wow.
Well, I
That
get
early.
up at 3 in the
Wow.
morning to go to work. So,
Oh.
Wow.
I leave my house at 3:30 in the morning, and then so
Wow.
while you guys are out having fun and doing all this, I'm like forget it. I'm asleep.
I'm telling you, Flora, I'm coming to your town. I'm gonna find out what bus you drive, and I'm gonna get everybody to sing the wheels on the bus.
I appreciate that. Matt did that to me once. I made the mistake of having him on speaker, and what you guys don't realize is I catch a lot of replays by making guys a podcast and playing it over the radio on the bus and listen to it while I'm driving. And I caught a live of his one day, and I said, "Hey, I'm working. I'm at a bus stop." And he said, "All right, everybody, start singing it." And my regular riders were more than happy to do it. Here, more noises back here.
Yeah, I heard that. It was kind of sounded like a door opening.
She
So
heard
that's
that.
why I was like, no doors opened. But
Have you ever investigated with Big Country Paranormal?
myself,
Yeah.
no, never.
Okay.
I don't think I know them.
And then when you mentioned the zombie walk, because they've done that too, I was like, where do I know you from somewhere? I've seen you somewhere.
Probably see me with Matt or something. Unless you come into PA.
Right here.
No.
Well, we'll be coming to PA, buddy. So you better be with Matt when we're there.
I'll let
I
y'all
love
come
the name,
investigate
by
my
the
home.
way, Fedora. That's freaking awesome.
So what?
I didn't quite catch that. Just
Your
other than
name,
that's awesome.
your
He
name,
likes your name.
Fedora, is awesome.
He likes your
Thank you.
name.
That was thanks to the lovely people that joined me on my show. They seen me with a fedora and just, I think Matt coined the term first and just kind of rolled. Now I actually have people get on my bus and say, "Hey, what's up, Mr. Fedora?" I'm not wearing it. It's like,
That's cool.
oh, you watch my
It's
show.
it's your alter ego now. Now you're known as Mr. Fedora now.
Mr. Fedora by night, bus driver by day.
Oh.
Yep.
But
The
They
superhero
call
makes
me
you
Big
forget.
Country.
they call you what?
Big Country.
Big country. I thought you said beef honey. Like,
No.
like, I have no idea where you get that from, and I don't know if I want to know.
Looks like he's tired. Looks like he needs to go to sleep.
I'm about 5 hours past my bedtime.
We could start talking about zipper polish again.
No, we don't need to bring up zipper polish. Oh Lord, some of these late nights have been something that's something. We'll just leave it. But you folks, it was nice to meet y'all.
You too.
It was nice meeting you too,
too.
Mr. Fedora. I hope we could chat more sometime, get to know each other a little bit more. I know you pop up here and there, but hope to get to talk with you some more.
Definitely. I'm open to conversations, and when I'm lucky, I'll jump back on here once in a while. I know Brian's gracious enough to invite me enough times. I feel bad by saying, hey, I need my beauty sleep.
It definitely shows, old man. It definitely shows.
Hey, I earned these looks from a lot of years of excitement. You don't raise 6 boys and walk away with looking baby smooth, you know.
Not at all.
Right.
So, and now I think I just spoke and counted. I got 22 grandkids.
Holy hell!
Holy
Not all by
moly.
blood. Some adopted into the family, but yeah.
Wow.
And a lot of them love the paranormal.
That's awesome.
Actually, some of the older ones we've taken out with the investigation. I'm the cool grandpa. But yeah,
You're the cool grandpa.
it was funny. We had one of the little granddaughters here, and she was probably around 4 years old, and she had the EMF detector out. We were showing the equipment and such, and she's running around the house. Here goes, here goes, he goes, here goes, chasing it like it was, like she was calling a dog or something.
That's
So-
funny.
So before long, we'll have an expanded group members. We'll live on.
We'll live on your legacy.
Definitely. Well, that's enough about me and my crew. So y'all have a lovely night. We'll definitely stay in touch, guys, and look forward to chatting with y'all soon.
Definitely.
You too, Mr. Fedora. Take care, all right?
Later, buddy.
Nice guy.
And then there were 4.
Real cool guy. Real cool cat.
Very nice.
Kevin wants to know if anybody did a paranormal investigation in an old bus.
I did.
I haven't done it yet. This one did.
I used to ride the short bus, and I sit in the back and run my ghost box.
That's awesome.
The sad thing is that I can picture that, Mason. I can picture that too well. I can see it now, the adventures of MJC and Squeaker. You call it the short bus investigation.
Did you bring your
Oh,
lunchbox?
Lordy.
Did you bring your lunchbox?
Right. You give me my Scooby Doo adventure kit.
Bring that lunchbox.
You need to go hang out with MJC Paranormal because she'll be in the back of someone's car and just run her portal or something. I'm like, what are you doing?
They'll be like, what the hell is that noise?
That's why I'm hearing you. Like, who are you talking to back there?
I do not have a poker face. I know that for sure.
Oh, you'll lose at a poker.
Right?
I actually really want to link up with every one of y'all. I think every one of y'all is amazing people, and I think if we come together, we can make magic happen.
I think it would be awesome.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I believe it.
You have to do MJC.
investigation with Brian. Ever since I met him, he just has this energy about him that I really like, and yeah, I would love to get with every one of y'all and do an investigation.
I like to get like a big group of us together and go conquer Pennhurst. 2 days.
Where's that at?
You know, it's in Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa!
I'm like,
Oh, wow.
Brian
That's close
knows
by
me.
where
He's
mine
like,
is.
he knows me. I'm like all over the place with adventure.
Whoever got to that
That'll be
before,
definitely something worth. That'll be definitely something worth doing for sure.
Pennhurst is huge, so you can take 15, 20 people and spread everybody out and not contaminate your evidence. It's huge.
Yeah, we can all get sections.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I know Bad
All of
to
us
the
can have
Bone,
different sections of the building.
Building to itself.
Eldon are down. I'm sure MJC would meet us up there. Travelers Paranormal would be down.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's make it happen in April.
Well, I think like maybe it's a little too cold. It's gonna have to be like springish because those buildings are so empty and there's no heat at all and there's broken windows and you're really gonna freeze your ass.
Group hug.
It's cuddle time.
We all gonna cuddle up next to Brian.
Oh, let's use his beard to warm us up with.
Hey,
man,
we all there's enough room for all of us.
Did we mention that this is 18 and over?
My wife has mentioned a couple of times that I'm like an electric heater, so that's all good, folks.
Mason, where's your team from?
Well, I'm a one-man team, but I do investigations with other folks. I'm from High Point, North Carolina. I'm not too far from all of y'all.
Okay. You were? No. I was like, no, we weren't. We were not. She thought we were in Massachusetts while we were in Connecticut. I don't know.
I never been to their directions are like mine, Brian.
I do have connections all over the place with investigations and stuff. And here in a little bit, me and one of my partners, Jonathan Myers, we're hooking up the battleship, the North Carolina battleship, and they shut the whole ship down for us for all night until the next day. And it's the second most haunted ship in America. It is extremely haunted.
Wow, that sounds amazing.
Brian, when are you going to get a
what I'm trying to say is when we do this, y'all are more than welcome to come with us.
Yeah.
Can I take the train there?
That's what I'm doing, dude. I'm taking a train to Pennsylvania, and that's it.
I could not fly. I would not be in a good shape when I get there.
Jet lag. It's that jet lag.
Yeah.
Dokes, unfortunately, it's to that time where I must cut her down. So, Bad to the Bone, please tell us how to get a hold of you.
Just Google Bad to the Bone Paranormal, Bad to the Bone Paranormal Researchers, and you'll see everything fly up. And we're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. Well, YouTube, I might have to take our YouTube down and start over because I'm having a hard time getting into my email. And I'm going to be really pissed off about that. But TikTok, Facebook, all over the place. Just, Google search Bad to the Bone Paranormal. We're out there.
You'll find us.
Hell yeah. Late Night Lurker.
Yeah.
How do we get a hold of you?
You're asking for my links and stuff?
Yeah, tell the fans how to get a hold of you.
Oh, yeah. You can get a hold of me on Instagram, Moonlight Lurker 88. I have a YouTube channel called Late Night Lurker, which is the same as the one you see right here on the little green thingy there. Yeah. And I have a Facebook page, too, that my lovely man, Brian, created for me. It's called Unorthodox Paranormal YouTuber. You can find me on Facebook, too. So it was really nice meeting you, Bad to the Bone Paranormal, and I hope we can get to know each other a little bit more and talk in the future.
It was nice meeting you too. Can you drop your Instagram stuff in the chat when we're done? Like,
yeah, I can do that.
Your links for us,
Yeah.
because I'm good for promoting other teams on our page, and that's Fair Unity at its finest. So I would like to get you guys out there a little bit.
Yeah, I'm kind of a one-man solo like Mason here too, but I am working on trying to build a team in the future.
Okay. Take your time with that. It takes a lot of time. It took me 4 years to find a decent team member, even though she's my partner, but it's hard. It's hard. So take your time.
Okay. I'll definitely take your advice on that for sure, because I don't want to rush into anything considering how many times I've been screwed over and fucked over. I'm too old for that, man. Seriously.
I hear that, brother. I hear that.
Ruining your credibility.
Yeah, most definitely.
First and foremost.
How do we get a hold of your big southern ass?
You can find me on YouTube. My channel's MJC Paranormal. You also can find me on TikTok. It's MJC Paranormal. My Instagram page is mason.9. What is it? Callahan? It's mason.9.callahan or something. And then my TikTok is MJC Paranormal. And my Facebook, Brian, thanks to Brian, I have an awesome Facebook page. It's also MJC Paranormal. And yeah, y'all come and check me out and follow me, and I'll also follow you back.
Did you say follower? How do you say that?
Yeah. Country boy through and through. Country boy through and through.
And future, how do we get a hold of you?
Y'all folks come and follow me, and I'll follow you back.
I love it. Yes. Are you coming down in April as well? Are you coming on the trip?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to try. I do have 4 kids, and I'm currently in school, and I work a job. So, yeah, if it's possible, I definitely will. I am going to the Para Unity that Matt, Paranormal Consultants, hosting, and where's that at, Brian?
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, Pennsylvania. So I'm definitely going to that, and yeah, I'm going to try to attend as much as I possibly can.
Okay. Well, we got the dates, and you're welcome to come, and we have spare room here besides whatever room Brian takes up.
Hey, you know what I say? I say we can all squish a bunch of people in that one room, and they just got to realize it's cuddle time.
That's okay. I'll sleep on the floor. I'll sleep on the floor. I'm good.
385-pound cuddle bear. All right,
you better
guys.
put that beer to good use.
Oh yeah.
You keep
rubbing
up the
whiskers, man. Rubbing whiskers.
The Warren's news and the baby and all that good stuff. We always enjoy talking to you. You're amazing.
Well, how do we get a hold of Squeaker?
Yeah.
Well, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube.
Squeaker.
Yes.
Nobody cares.
Right? I know, right?
Just kidding. Keep going.
I know.
I do want to say I just dropped my new video today, and it is out of this world. The paranormal evidence
the link.
I got on this video.
Send me the link, bro. Send me the link.
All right, go ahead,
Anyways, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and I'm also on TikTok, but it's under my private name, which is this. God, my mind's gone completely blank with that statement. But this eclectic, this. Oh my God, Brian! You got me all jibber jabbered. It's Painted Moon Witch. It's under my TikTok, but I'm starting a podcast here soon. So I'm not sure when that's gonna air, but hopefully I can get that up and going here soon too.
It's Blue Moon Witch, or what is that called now?
Painted Moon Witch.
Okay, Painted Moon Witch.
Yes.
Do you have an Instagram?
Sounds awesome.
Yes, I do, and that's actually under this eclectic medium, which I'm kind of logged out at the moment because I forgot my password and forgot to change my phone number.
I gotta write that down.
Yeah.
Well, we will follow all of you guys on YouTube as soon as we get this email straightened out. Like, how do they expect me to remember who emailed when I had this email for 12 years?
Right. That's
know
why my
what
mind's the way it is right now.
Crazy. It's been fun. It's always fun. Yeah, definitely. So better do some follows. Everybody put your shit in the comments. Yes.
I really appreciate joining every one of y'all. I've been watching y'all on the panel for a little while, and I think every one of y'all is amazing folks. So I would so subscribe to every one of y'all. Please return the favor, and we can do this thing, y'all. We can make real magic happen with YouTube or whatever platforms we're on. Para-unity is a real powerful thing, and I've never seen it done before. I've been doing this for 16 plus years, and I've never seen para-unity until now, and it's happening. So this is a really good
It
thing,
is.
and we're the soldiers that's on the front line of it. So that is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Spread positivity. Spread positivity. No hate.
Yep. Yeah.
Spread love. Spread love. No hate.
Speaking of that, yes. Are you guys all okay with having this on TikTok as well?
Yeah.
Your news and stuff on TikTok? Okay.
Of course. Lives matter.
That's right.
That's right.
We're the underdogs of the social media platform. We are the underdogs.
It's nothing but the best for my head.
Paranormal 2024.
Exactly.
Brian, thank you for having the podcast.
Yes, Brian, thank you.
Hang on one second, guys. Mr. Fedora here. Update. I went to look into the room where the door seemed closed more than it was. Heard a growl and it shut hard and completely. Decided I would leave it alone and go head to bed. Holy shit.
Oh, wow.
Well, you know what's funny? At the same time he was saying that, my daughters ran up in here and said that they was hearing growls coming out from under their bed, and they have never done that before.
Wow, the timing couldn't be like
in front of our
right
bedroom.
on.
Yeah.
Don't tell me something's going to go through all of our phones and everything, because I don't.
Oh, God. Dang it. I got to do a video tonight.
For
You want a partner? I could be on there with you.
for everybody watching that hasn't heard the news, there's a new app for strictly paranormal. It is called the Parapush Network, and Brian is the creator of it. Great guy. It's just like Facebook, but for us paranormal investigators. Please download it, start an account. It is awesome. I promise you guys will love it. And that's where the SGC lies right now, is on Parapush Network.
I have a question. Is it Android compatible?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Whatever you post on YouTube, Facebook, Twitters, Twitch, I think too. So if you go live, on your YouTube, it'll share right over to Parapost. Like you're live right there. In there.
It's called Parapost.
Parapost.net.
Parapost.net.
.net.
Hell yeah.
The app is called Parapost.
Is a lot of people there? I've never heard of this until today. This is amazing, y'all.
This is stepping up the Para-Unity game. This is definitely stepping up the Para-Unity game, guys. We're growing.
15 years old, and Brian is amazing. He's been on my podcast a couple times, thanks to Bad to the Bone. Yeah, and there's still a lot more shit to come.
Yeah, we actually have a podcast with him tomorrow at 4. The link is on our page. And join. I mean, it's a really great website. It's a great website. That's all I can say about it. You can buy things on there. You can earn points. A whole bunch of shit. I mean, it's just amazing.
You're gonna
Definitely
have
got to try that out.
something in there here pretty soon. You're gonna have apps or a store on there pretty soon. And
We could take notes and everything. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Since they added the YouTube feature, my views on my videos are going up because people
That
are
definitely
watching.
would help.
So
So,
it's
so
definitely,
how does that work? Do you just share your YouTube videos over, or
yeah.
if it's
You join-
connected,
You take your URL link. You take your URL link to your YouTube and you put it on the Parapush app, and it'll link it together. Or if you need help, ask Brian. He's always on there, and he'll do it for you if you can't figure it out.
I definitely need followers on my YouTube.
Yeah. But you get more, more viewers like that, and the Parapost is really growing. It's really growing. We actually have a contest, Back to the Bone. I think there's a secret number. To get to that, we're going to bring that one fan that hit that number on a paranormal investigation of their dreams.
So, when does this start?
It's been started. They were at, I think, 300 when we started. Now they're almost at 500 people.
So, what does it go to? 1 through what?
We're not going to give out the secret number.
561. No, just joking.
Sorry, Mason. She doesn't want you to cheat.
So you can just pick any number that you can possibly think of, and if it's that right number, then y'all are going to take me to. I might start using my mojo now.
It's not that. It's so say you pick the number 800. The 800 subscriber goes on an all expense paid investigation with us.
Oh, hell yeah.
The investigation we have planned is already paid for, and it's one of the biggest events of the year.
That's
that we're
sweet.
In the fan too.
I know what it is.
You're not.
Spoil it.
You better. Oh, you're
Don't spoil it, Brian.
Yeah, I'll have to
That's
put the ad back up on our page, the contest. I haven't been pushing it too much because we were on vacation and stuff, but I need
bad to the bone.
Yeah, and that's just something that we decided to do to help Parapost grow. Share our contest through other social media sites, and we don't just do paranormal sites. I'll go to a swap market and put shit in there. I don't care.
I say this, guys. This takes a whole new level of parent-unity. This will definitely help us out in some way. Definitely be a game changer.
Yeah. I mean, if there's an app like that, that's in my book is considered para-unity on another level. I mean, that's some big shit there.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
I may need some help with that.
Very attentive.
All right, guys. Well, it has been a fun night. And keep in mind, if tomorrow cancels, y'all are going to probably be on here again.
What is tomorrow?
Tomorrow's Sunday.
Okay.
Sunday.
Day. If you guys want to do a special podcast
before 4:20.
4:20.
If you guys want to do a special podcast on November 29th, come on there with me and a lady named Christina. It is our birthday bash celebration.
I thought you were talking about me at first, but my birthday passed on the 10th. And my name is Christina. Man, you got it really for a second.
Well, Brian's birthday is Monday.
Woohoo! He's not a Scorpio.
Oh shit! What is that?
It's a man.
Oh
Is that Cardboard Rick? Is that Cardboard Rick? Hey, what's up, Cardboard Rick?
He's gonna clobber me for laughing at him.
I'll make a rare appearance for a minute.
Hey,
you were late to the party, sir.
Man, if y'all playing the damn drums and shit, y'all fucking rock, dude.
He was late to the party.
Yeah, everybody wants to see what MJC's talking about, go to YouTube, type in something creepy metal, look for a box with a green screen to it, and it's got a bald-headed dude on it. Click on there, and that's all of our metal music that we've done.
They are freaking amazing, y'all. Hey, Brian, tell them we stayed up the other night and wrote a fucking song, y'all. It is killer. I'm planning on doing something special with these guys right here, dude.
Well, if you need any help, I used to be in the music business.
Oh, shit.
I work from Capitol Records to Paranormal.
Why not?
It all goes around.
Hey, we got to branch off. We got to branch off somehow.
See, I do a lot of rock music on my own time, and I'm going to start singing and putting rock music videos on my YouTube channel. And me and Brian was talking, you know, I brought it up, and he was like, dude, you need to go check out this channel and tell me what you see. So I went over there and checked it out, and I was like, who the hell? That's fucking Brian and Rick. And they're damn jamming the fuck out, y'all. I mean, killing this shit.
Wow. We'll have to check that out for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You should definitely do it, man. We should branch out more than just being paranormal investigators. I feel like we should branch into other things too, and it would help us grow more. You know,
dude, it can be paranormal. I mean, we can do this for paranormal. I mean, rock. If you're into paranormal, you're into fucking rock and roll, dude.
Okay.
The paranormal rock and roll.
Yeah. I'm not a rock and roll.
You're not rock and roll?
I'm all about Ella Fitzgerald and Joan Osborne and, you know, that stuff, and rap, and a little bit R&B.
Hey, I love rap too. My brother has a YouTube channel. He's actually a rapper. He ain't got a lot of followers, but he actually works for me. A lot of my music comes from my brother, but you can go and check him out. It's Aucklet Hayes on YouTube, and every bit of that's him.
Wow. Tell him to get a Reverb Nation page and put his music up. He can make money.
Well, I'm going to send you guys my YouTube link, and you can tell us what you think about the garage band we had.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
That's how usually things start.
They're pretty awesome.
Love every single one of you. And we'll be back on real soon, buddies.
All right.
It's good to talk to Squeaker. It's good to talk to you, Back to the Bone Paranormal. Like I said, I hope we get to talk more. And Brian, it's good to hear from you again. I know it's been a while. And Mason, it's good to hear from you. I wish you would let me know once in a while how you do.
Yeah, man. If I'm usually on investigate, and see, I rarely ever get on Facebook. If I check my messages and stuff, but I have 300 to 500 people every day messaging me at once. So when I get to it, I definitely get to it, brother.
Awesome. Just keep in touch. You know, when you get the chance.
All right, peace out, y'all.
Bye, guys.
Take care. It's good meeting with y'all.